quieres respuestas, porque muchas de las preguntas a veces no se logran respuestas. Pero las respuestas en este caso están en nuestra conciencia. Y eso es la necesidad de creer, la necesidad de tener a un poder superior en nuestra mente. Siempre creer y tener fe en este Dios. Porque Él nos cuida, nos protege, nos ama, nos perdona. En fin, todo hace por nosotros. Padre, yo te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones. Hoy me has dado la vida. Te doy las gracias por la salud, por las fuerzas de poder venir a chambear honestamente y dignamente por mi dinero. Padre, te doy las gracias por todo. Te pido Padre, por todos nosotros, por mis familiares, por mis amistades, por mis compañeros de trabajo, por todos aquellos que se unen a esta oración, a este momento, Padre. Cuídanos, protégenos, guíanos, perdónanos. También, Padre, pido por los ancianos, por los niños y niñas que andan por las calles con hambre. Pido también, Padre, por los enfermos, aquellos que están en los hospitales o en sus casas o aún en las calles. Padre, por todos nosotros, que tengamos un día exitoso, que le podamos poner ganas a lo que estamos haciendo y lograr el éxito que tanto queremos. Padre, te bendecimos, te adoramos, te glorificamos siempre. Amén. Buenos días de nuevo. Si nos acabas de sintonizar, son las 7:06 y estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en Trial Farm. Bueno, justo a la orilla de lo que es el boundary, la frontera entre Orange Walk Town y Trial Farm. Al otro lado de la calle es Orange Walk Town. Pero por todo lo que vale, vamos a decir de que estamos transmitiendo desde Trial Farm. Muy buenos días. Nuestra señal se ve por todo el país de Belice a través de cable, y si es que no tienes cable, simplemente extiende las antenitas y créeme que en esta área de Orange Walk y Corozal y Belice, algunas aldeas, vas a poder ver Canal 10 absolutamente gratis, y eso lo consigues sin cable. Compañeros, si estás celebrando tus cumpleaños hoy, que lo pases de maravilla. Si es que estás celebrando tu aniversario o lo que sea que estés celebrando, que lo pases bien. Nuestros mejores deseos para ti. De nuevo, muy buenos días. This is the general weather forecast for today, July 25th. The general situation, mainly fair conditions prevail over our area. And the 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today, cloudy at times tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, except for the chance of a few more northern and central areas this afternoon, and then a few more over the south and the coast tonight. The winds blowing from the east at 10 to 20 knots. The sea stay choppy to moderate. The temperatures along the coast, a high of 88, a low of 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Inland, a high of 94 and a low of 75. And in the hills, a high of 82 and a low of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. There are no advisors in place, and just before I came on live, I was checking the National Hurricane Center, and I can tell you something. We can rest easy for the next 5 days because there are no developments in the Atlantic or in the Caribbean region. So we obviously we are very glad about this, okay? But that does not mean that we are out of the woods. We're just barely in July, and remembering that in August and September is when things kick up, okay? Especially September. The outlook for Wednesday and the Wednesday night is for partly cloudy skies with isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms, and then a few more mostly over the south during the night. There is a high tide this morning at 9 minutes after 11. There's a low tide at 6 o'clock this evening, followed by a high tide at 12 minutes after midnight, and another low tide at 5:44 tomorrow morning. The sun sets today at 6:29, and the sun rises tomorrow at 5:30 exact. The moon rose today at 7:41, is rising today at 7:41, I'm sorry, and the moon is setting tonight at 8:34 p.m. So after 25 to 9, we won't have any moonlight. We want to thank forecaster Angelia Guy for this information. Thank you very much, Angelia. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, martes 25 de julio. Si estás cumpliendo años, que la pases bien. La condición general, buen tiempo. Buen tiempo sobre nuestra área. Hoy, en definido soleado, con algunos periodos de nubosidad hoy. Nublado por momentos hoy por la noche. Si es que vemos chubascos o tormentas, estas estarán completamente aisladas, excepto por la posibilidad de un poquito más sobre las áreas del norte y del centro del país hoy por la tarde, y luego un poquito más sobre la porción sur del país. Así que nos está diciendo que existe la posibilidad de que hoy por la tarde tengamos chubasco, aunque no dice over northern and central, las porciones del norte y del centro. Así que es muy probable que tengamos un chubasquito hoy por la tarde. Los vientos del este de 10 a 20 nudos, el estado del mar agitado a moderado. Temperaturas por la costa, compañeros, una máxima de 88, una mínima de 82. En el interior del país, una máxima de 94, una mínima de 75. Y por las colinas, una máxima de 82 y una mínima de 66. No hay ninguna advertencia en lugar, y como dije en inglés hace ratitos, nos debe alegrar saber de que a este momento no existe ninguna tormenta, huracán, ola tropical. Bueno, eso sí hay unos cuantos, pero ningún ciclón en el Caribe o en el Atlántico. Y esto no habrá desarrollo durante los 5 días adelante. Así que, buena noticia, pero como digo siempre, estamos en julio, todavía estamos empezando, estamos en el segundo mes de huracanes, recordándoles, compañeros, de que en el mes de agosto y septiembre es cuando, especialmente septiembre, es cuando vemos subir la cantidad de huracanes pasando por nuestra área. Ojalá y no tengamos ninguno. Se espera que para mañana miércoles y miércoles por la noche tengamos cielos parcialmente nublados con chubascos aislados o tormentas aisladas, y luego a un poquito más sobre la porción sur del país durante la noche. Mareas. Una marea alta a las 11:09 hoy por la mañana, luego una marea baja a las 6 de la tarde, luego otra marea alta a la medianoche más 12 minutos, y luego otra marea baja a las 5:44 mañana por la mañana también. El sol se oculta hoy a las 6:29, sale mañana a las 5:30. La luna igual forma sale a las 7:41 hoy por la mañana y se oculta a las 8:34 hoy por la noche. Y le damos las gracias a a Angelia Guy por esta información. Compañeros, también tenemos que agradecerle a nuestros patrocinadores, como siempre, el señor honorable Gaspar Vega, el señor German Vega, el señor Eduardo Vega, también el señor Derek Gillett, los señores dueños de E&R, Chendo, Urbina, Rapidito Loans, Alexis. Muy buenos días. Y también le queremos decir Aqualife Water, muchas gracias. Y también les queremos dar gracias a Billy's Tourist Board y a Government of Belize Information Service. Compañeros, vamos a tomar una pausa cuando son las 7:14, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios. Vamos a esta pausa.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen guys, it's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My boy, go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this ballet boy?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Northern Islands and Reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you. The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Busta. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Busta. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Busta.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. ¿Cómo se encuentran? I'd like at this moment to say welcome and good morning and welcome to Robert Checky Usher. Como siempre, mi fiel ¿cómo dice? Compañero aquí, fiel. Porque siempre está dispuesto a venir.
You know, thank you very much. You know what a fanfare?
Fanfare for the common man.
Why you always want to bring me with fanfare?
Well, why not?
Huh?
Why not?
You think we have to go all the way and every day?
Why not?
But every day?
Why not?
I mean, like if I'm never there for like 6 months and I come in.
Why not? You're a friend.
Okay. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you do the same thing for me.
Definitely. Well, you know how I usually fix you up, right?
Yes.
I really props you up, right? You know.
And that's why I try to do the same thing.
But it's a wonderful day. We want to say good morning to Mrs. Elena Tillett, the wife of Alvin. She's celebrating her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
So the dance while he sang this morning.
Yeah.
Played my radio and dance while he sang today.
I saw Alvin at the Great Union meeting.
Yeah, Alvin and his wife was there. Yeah, Alvin was actively participating as well.
Yes.
You know, but Emmanuel, something that happened with the police department, or that is occurring right now with the police department in Corozal, that I'm very applaud about. Need to applaud them. What they're doing, you know, we have a new officer in charge of Orange Walk and a new officer in charge of Corozal.
Yes.
Corozal is Mr. Cinquez Martinez. I don't know if you know Cinquez.
Well, I think that they have all worked.
Yeah, they have all worked. Yeah, so you must know him when you see him, right? But what happened is, yesterday I had to go to the border to do something, to the free zone to check on a pass that had a little mix up with some wrong spellings. And when I was coming back, 4 policemen stopped our vehicle, you know, and they say that they are doing routine checks. So when I say like 4 other vehicles will come and stop them, but you know what? The police when they are done, they're very nice. So
very courteous.
Yeah, they say when they check all vehicles when they pass, we want to check your license plate, we want to check your driver's license, what time you pass here, what date, so that they put it up in our database. Because they say so many things is happening in the Corozal district, and they want to have a database of all vehicles and people passing through the district. Let's say I was stopped by right out of the San Pedro cutoff, and let's say I began down the road and I no reach home, and said what this person was missing. Anybody say no, me never see him pass, but the police don't have one data say no, but he passed right there, so 315 or 320. You understand? So they are setting up a database, which I believe is something very good. You know, people might feel bad when police stop them, but when it comes to the end of this, to the bottom of it, then it's for your protection as well. So if you don't have nothing to hide, and you got your insurance, your driver's license, everything up to date with your vehicle, and you don't have nothing to worry about. The ones that will complain are the ones that don't have everything in order, or the ones that want to do illegal things. You understand? So it's good that they are doing it. So I just want to alert the public that that is happening in the Corozal area. So if you go there, make sure you have everything in place and nothing illegal in your vehicle.
Well, that's good to know. The first thing that comes to mind is how long will it last for?
How long it'll last for?
Because, you know,
that should be something continuous, right?
Right. We find out that these things, and how effective it will be. I'm not telling you, I'm not going to cast any stones on it, but how effective it will be. Yes, immediately you drew an example of how effective and how good it can be, and even shed light on an example, like in your case, you know?
Yeah.
But how long will it last for? And will they be trying to institute it in other districts as well? Maybe?
Well, the police officers told me that many things are happening in Corozal, so the new officer in charge is trying to see if this operation will help, you know? So maybe you could explain a little bit in Spanish, so when they stop them people, they realize what's the operation is all about, no?
Okay, pues ojalá y lo haya captado bien, y como tú lo has dicho, pero es una iniciativa de parte de la policía de empezar a documentar todas las personas que están utilizando la carretera uniendo Orinjoac a Corozal, y obviamente te detienen en una forma así muy decente y te dicen, mira, estamos haciendo este chequeo de parte de la policía, quisiéramos por favor que nos presentes tu driver's permit, tu permiso de conducir, y luego entonces te documentan de dónde estás yendo. Esto todo en un esfuerzo, compañeros, para tratar de compilar una base, de información, no acerca de qué tú estás haciendo, pero sino en un esfuerzo de tratar de mantenerse informados acerca de eventos, accidentes, personas que estén faltando, y obviamente todo el contexto, porque se sabe de que en los últimos 4 o 5 meses, hasta puede decir 3 meses, pues el distrito de Corozal vio muchos muertos, y en fin hubieron 2 parejas que fueron muertos, ¿no así es?
Right,
couples,
right. And a young man was
Aparte
shot as
de
well.
eso, también hubo otras personas, así que fue muy alarmante para la gente, y la gente está diciendo, que queremos saber qué está pasando. Pero obviamente la policía no ha logrado descifrar todo esto, y obviamente esto es un esfuerzo de tratar de crear una base de información acerca de personas viajando hacia Corozal, y no te enojes cuando te paren, nada más atiéndelos, dales la información que necesitan, porque en realidad sus intenciones son buenas.
Right.
Ahora, te quiero decir de que hay claramente marcadores que dicen que es un police checkpoint.
No, they are like, it's like a highway patrol.
Oh, it's a highway patrol.
Yeah,
it's not a checkpoint.
No, it's not a checkpoint. It's like a highway
just a
patrol.
highway
So they are running up and down the road. But check this, Emmanuel. Let's say somebody from San Ignacio, PG, or Belmopan say they were going to Chetomal. And then it could show that, yes, they came back, they passed the border. But after they pass the border, they don't have no kind of information, and said they never reach back home for 3-5 days. They don't have no information, but at least if their checkpoint, if their patrols may pick them up and say, okay, you know what, at 5:45, they passed a certain point. So they went that way.
Well, that's pretty much like what we had here at Toll Bridge.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. If you needed to know information about if somebody had passed, obviously on a friendly basis, that time it was Mr. Espadas and Mr. Quijano working.
What, they used to take down your license plate number?
No, it was very simple.
They know everybody.
It was very simple because they knew everybody.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Man, you know if my father has passed? No.
Okay.
And you know that,
yep.
You know, and then, and so forth and so forth. But you'll be able to tell.
Yeah, but I believe it's a good initiative, but like you say, it's a very tough task if you have to continue it. But once they are putting the people out there, it's because they have the personnel to do it. But I wonder how long it will last. If it's just until things cool down.
I think it goes beyond what you see in this case. I think that they're actively patrolling the area, trying to see, you know, any suspicious behavior and so forth. And at the same time, obviously stopping and to ask people questions about where they're going and so forth. It would be difficult to create a database. Well, not difficult really, but well, I'm not going to go that way. Believe me, I'm going to keep my opinion on that regard at this moment to myself. But I believe but nonetheless, I like to say that it's a good initiative. Okay, I like to congratulate the police for being active in this area, and I would hope that one day they can come to some sort of point where they can say, yes, we have solved the case with the cases with the two murders.
Yep.
Because there were two cases, two couples, right?
Yeah. You remember with the kidnapping case? When they made it, well, what do you call it? Alleged it was kidnapped. When the person that went to purchase the vehicle.
That too, right?
You understand?
It was about 6 then. About 5 or 6 murders in Corozal.
Yeah. So suppose the police they traverse that area they saw, and at the same time they say, "Make we check this vehicle, where this vehicle going," and they have the people tie up in the vehicle.
Yeah. Well, too late.
Yeah, too late. But that was just like a little public service for the policemen. Emmanuel, very disturbing from last week Thursday when I went to the city to do some business. I heard about this this baby that was found in a canal in Belize City by one of the sanitation workers cleaning up Belize City. We understand they have some persons in questioning at this time.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it was on the news last night. If I am not mistaken, police have already detained the alleged mother and sister for the discarded baby. It says over the weekend, police detained 2 women for the baby that was found in East Canal. Now, do you know where this is? This is right off South Street, and that as you go off Albert Street, just by Wesley, that is South Street.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all the way down, no? Albert Street.
Yes.
Past
right.
Channel 7.
1 block after Channel 7,
Yeah.
because Channel 7 is on Dean, and after that it's south, right at the corner of the Methodist Church.
Okay, that right. You know who lived there? You know who lived there too? Right there, Morna live.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. She lived at that street.
Okay.
All right, so that's that area.
That area. And 1 block or 2 blocks down, you will meet the canal.
Yeah, the canal there right there. Yeah.
And that was East Canal, and that was last Thursday. The woman had the suspected mother and her sister. Obviously, she had help. Who works at the hospital? Oh, the sister who works at
the hospital?
And is believed to have delivered the baby. Our reports say the mother refused to say anything. I have gotten an attorney The mother was released, and yesterday, police told us they had very little they could about the person they have detained. So, let's go verbatim with the interview. Inspector Wilfrido Ferrufino, who is an investigator for CIB, said, "What can I say is that we have spoken to persons of interest, and there is one person in custody at this point. Nobody has been charged, and the investigation continues." Sir, are you able, this is the report, are you able to say or have the expert explain to you what is the cause of it? What is it? A baby passed away during the birthing after it was born? Because the question was the baby thrown into the canal alive or dead? Because supposedly the story goes that it was a stillborn, and they threw it in the canal in a bag or something. Or even worse, it is the possibility that the baby was born alive and was thrown into the canal as a,
I understand it was like a 7-month baby, like a premature.
It was premature, yes. An inspector says the baby passed away after birth.
Oh, okay, so you're born alive.
I can't say exactly what will happen. We're still continuing the investigation. Investigation like this is quite tedious, and it may not produce an arrest for immediately, but they will gather whatever evidence and look at it and seek advice and see if any charges will be levied, if any. And the question obviously was placed, he said, why was the child discarded in that manner? Well, that question is best asked to the parents, not to the police. So he said, I cannot say at this point why he was discarded in that manner.
Well, not
obviously,
not on the parents.
That was a wrong question by this guy, and I think the manner in which he was found spoke for itself. But in regards to investigation at this point, we don't have anything to give you in details, and I don't want to venture into details of that. We have a 42-year-old person detained. It is not the suspected mother, for your information. So then, are you able to say who is the suspected mother? We have persons of interest. Now, that information there is not leading up to anything, because first they told us that the women the police have detained 2 women. One was the supposed mother, and the other one was the supposed sister of the mother.
And that one worked at the hospital.
Sister works at the hospital. Now the police are saying that we have a 42-year-old detained, and it's not the suspected mother. So, hello.
You think maybe perhaps that
hello.
You think maybe perhaps like how this person work at the hospital. You think perhaps it'll be that maybe they say I could deliver this baby, but somewhere around that process that something might have went wrong, and they get frightened and they decide, well, you know what?
I don't know. I don't think that it is I think that the sister's participation in this case is purely to help deliver the baby.
Yeah.
My opinion is that the decision to throw the baby away in the canal was purely the mother's decision.
Yeah, well, this needs some serious forensic to get that done, Pa.
Was purely the mother's decision, I think.
So probably this baby was delivered at a private home.
Well, at their home, and the sister was the one who helped deliver, but they claim that the baby still had the umbilical cord.
Damn.
You understand me? And if it was born alive, it may be that perhaps it was premature, 7 months old, and they thought that perhaps it was I don't know, that I really don't know, but that the baby would not develop well, and that we would be sick and this and the other, and decided that the best thing to do is to just throw the baby away.
Or you think it could also
Lord,
be,
as if it was a piece of garbage. Shame.
It might also be that this person was trying to hide that pregnancy as well from somebody else.
Can you really hide a pregnancy?
Why? Some people tie down their belly and they wear some big clothes.
Lord, but eventually it will show.
Yeah. Up to 7 months, yes.
Because it's not only the belly that grows in many cases.
The person's body develop.
Obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a real sad thing.
You can't hide this.
That is a real sad thing, Emmanuel. I mean, like what? Like you mentioned earlier about those incidents that happened in Corozal. Then we had this one 2 weeks ago that happened in San Pedro. Now this one, people throwing away newborn baby like that. You know, like things get more critical, man. And we just had the Festival of Hope last week.
Yes, it says street sources tell us the baby was born at 7 months. Now, we know a lot of babies who were born at 7 months and grow up to be normal.
Some of them grow up very smart too.
Yes.
Some premature kids.
Yes.
I understand they come out very smart.
And they also know the cause of death, which is respiratory failure, problem with the breathing. Okay? And which is consistent with premature birth. Obviously, it's one of the things is that it has fluid in the lungs and so forth. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the first time we hear about babies being thrown into the canal. How many times haven't we heard it before? I'm not, but thankfully, we don't hear so much about it now. But I remember that 10, 15, 20 years ago, we always used to hear about babies thrown into, well, not always, but it was a little bit more common than it is now. But then again, you never heard about who the mother was and who gave birth, who assisted with the birth and so forth, because hello, you need assistance there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
do you believe, Emmanuel?
I'm just to finish on. I'm just hoping that the police find out more about this case and
everybody that's involved.
And and that at the end of the day, it's not just one more story where they tell us that the police are continuing with their investigation. After that, we don't question, they don't tell us, we don't question, and after that it just goes into oblivion and nothing is heard after that.
Yeah, before we go on the break, you believe that if they really find out who the person is, let's say if you find out who the mom is and the mom is involved, do you believe that her identity should be revealed?
The mother?
Yeah.
Of course. And my personal view is that the person should be revealed. It's a crime.
Yeah. Guys, you know something?
Why shouldn't
yeah. Well, when it comes to minors, they don't show minors for protection.
Oh, minors?
No, I said when it comes to minors, they don't show minors for protection, for the protection, right? But then, in our case like this, I wonder if they try loop it along with that and say, well, you know what, we can't show this person's face. But like you rightly say, I believe that identity should be revealed.
Of course.
You know? So, make we take a break, pa. It's 17 away from 8 o'clock. We'll take a commercial break and we shall return.
Yes.
Hello, friends. The only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry by carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last-minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember, friends, great discounts on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your #1 money lending and jewelry center.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
This house got Wi-Fi or what? Buy you to worry about Wi-Fi, we come for party! You only live once. You've got to live in the moment and make the most of each time, because once it's gone forever. That's why I love my Digicel 4G LTE mobile data.
Hey, you know the Wi-Fi password?
I am always connected. I can share my memories with everyone. They always know what's happening.
You know who hosts this? You got a Wi-Fi?
Not have to be like Bali here and they try deep Wi-Fi. With Digicel 4G LTE, you can share whatever you want, whenever you want. You never have to wait for Wi-Fi.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
What? Finally I get Wi-Fi.
Thought it on that.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macal River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Por más de 160 años, la producción de azúcar ha sido muy importante en el crecimiento económico del norte de Belize y, por extensión, la nación. Sin embargo, con los fuertes cambios mundiales, socios de la industria azucarera, debemos mantener nuestro compromiso para fortalecer el sector y enfrentar los retos para asegurar los medios de subsistencia de miles de familias en Belize. Aseguremos la resistencia de nuestra industria, su competitividad y su rentabilidad para que continúe contribuyendo a la economía beliceña. Al igual que muchas otras fábricas productoras de azúcar en el Caribe, Belize Sugar Industries Limited, Tower Hill, tradicionalmente ha producido azúcar en bruto para la exportación y refinación en el extranjero. Sin embargo, los cambios en el régimen del azúcar de la Unión Europea en octubre del 2017 pondrán fin a los precios altos del azúcar que tradicionalmente hemos disfrutado. Para el próximo año, esto significa bajos precios en caña de azúcar. Nuestro negocio ya no será el mismo. Tendremos que pensar maneras más creativas para enfrentar los retos. BSI confía en el futuro de esta industria. Por lo tanto, ha desarrollado y presentado a los socios de la industria azucarera un plan para sobrevivir los bajos precios del azúcar en bruto. BSI está optimista que puede buscar mejores precios de caña en Europa y en otros mercados si invierte en expandir la producción de azúcar de consumo directo que lleva un premio más que el azúcar en bruto. ¿Qué son los azúcares del consumo directo? El azúcar de consumo directo se refiere a cualquier azúcar que no se tiene que refinar o mejorar en calidad y que se puede consumir directamente. Los azúcares de consumo directo se fabrican a una calidad superior a la del azúcar bruto y por lo tanto reciben una prima superior. BSI en nuestra fábrica de Tower Hill produce 5 tipos de azúcares de consumo directo: azúcar blanco directo, azúcar demerara local, azúcar demerara CARICOM, azúcar demerara para Europa, azúcar demerara canadiense. Los últimos 4 azúcares de consumo directo, aunque son azúcar morena, son fabricadas bajo normas de control de calidad internacionales para productos de grado alimenticio, que además tienen diferentes tamaños de cristal y ligeras diferencias en color. Para nosotros en BSI, expandir la producción de estos azúcares de consumo directo son el futuro de la industria. Por lo tanto, aún sin un plan de desarrollo estratégico firmado, BSI ha presentado a los socios de la industria azucarera un plan propuesto de inversión de $22 millones beliceños durante los próximos 18 meses para aumentar la producción de azúcar de consumo directo. Esto aumentará la producción de 30.000 toneladas métricas a 50.000 toneladas métricas de azúcar. La inversión también aumentará el precio de caña de alrededor de $2 beliceños por tonelada por encima de la venta del azúcar en bruto. Adicionalmente, el proyecto propuesto aumentará la molienda a 203 toneladas más por día, aumentará la capacidad de la casa de cocimientos, aumentará el espacio de almacenamiento para azúcar de consumo directo, mejorará el acondicionamiento del azúcar, mejorará la confianza operacional del ingenio, ya que se planea una inversión adicional de $2.4 millones beliceños para reemplazar equipo en Belcogen. Para justificar esta inversión, BSI necesita asegurar que la entrega de caña no sea interrumpida durante los próximos 4 años. El acuerdo comercial firmado en 2015 contiene una cláusula de salida vinculada a un plan de desarrollo estratégico SDP que permite a las asociaciones y o BSI el derecho de cancelar el acuerdo a partir del 19 de enero del 2018. Si no hay un contrato de la venta y compra de caña, por ley, BSI será incapaz de aceptar la caña de los productores que no estén bajo un contrato firmado. Para evitar esto, BSI ha propuesto a las asociaciones cañeras solo enmiendas al acuerdo comercial sin alterar el valor compartido del 65%-35% sobre la cual se comparten los ingresos y también sin alterar la fórmula del pago de bagazo. Las enmiendas propuestas son garantizar una entrega constante de caña por los productores, cementar la fórmula de bagazo para los próximos 4 años, resolver otras incertidumbres contractuales, permitir que el contrato continúe durante todo su periodo hasta enero del 2022. BSI le pide a todo cañero y cañera a unirse a todos los demás socios de la industria, aceptando la continuación del acuerdo comercial existente en lugar de llevar a la industria a un periodo de mayor incertidumbre. BSI está optimista de que juntos podemos prepararnos para sobrevivir los desafíos del futuro cercano, llevando a una nueva era de prosperidad y sostenibilidad para todos.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros, a esta edición del Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es el 25 de julio, recordándoles de que este fin de semana, este viernes, we have the selection. Is it this Friday?
Yeah, this Friday. This Friday.
The Queen of the Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 beautiful young ladies from
beautiful young ladies vying for the title. And I must tell you that I was quite impressed with.
You want us to take this? Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Morning, Chicky. Morning, Mr. Martinez.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Good morning, Betcha. As usual, we have to do our help, man. I want to ask the authorities that if the vehicle is sprayed, if you could please go for spray between Boundary Road and the Primary European, and the evening time we find some big mosquito. It's a whitehead, the condom, and whether they're biting the itch. You know, I mean, I want to say, if you could please go and give a 2 spray along the area for it as quick as possible.
What area, sir? What area?
The Boundary Road, Primary Road, the Boundary Road, not like you're going to the gas station by Champa Ridge. Some big mosquito in the evening time, 6:30, some big one, they head look white and all. And when they bite, they will pick their itch or their itch. You know what I mean? If they could please come and give all this spray 1 2 week time for the evening. You know what I mean? Kind of some very big mosquito and their head look white. Thank you.
All right, sir.
They must have got boned.
Yeah. See, it's good when people can call out for these services as well, you know. I know they got some people just complain, no passing for me, casting no pass here, but you know he's appealing, which is good.
Yes.
You know.
Well, there's a general shout out to the what is it? The Vector Control.
Yep.
What is it? The Ministry of Health. Vector Control. You know, say I don't know really which department it is. It's an eradication services or Vector Control. I would believe it's Vector Control. To please, there's a call for spraying in the Boundary Road area that supposedly has mosquitoes the size of so, and that it poses a threat. Now, we all know that you respond to the calls, to the shouts of the people relative to the incidences that the incidence of the disease. In other words, if you know that the disease is very prevalent in Trial Farm, diseases that are being transmitted by the mosquitoes, okay? Dengue, malaria, Zika, chikungunya, whatever it is. And then you will concentrate all your efforts in that area. I understand that. But there's a general call from people in the Boundary Road area that they would like for you guys to please give a little spray in that area because they are getting bites from the mosquito, and that the mosquitoes are big. I don't know how you can get one whitehead in a mosquito,
but some mosquito spread disease as well, right?
Well, I just said that, yes. So please see how best you can assist this gentleman.
But you were talking about the 5 beautiful, lovely young ladies that will be vying for the
I was
title
quite
of Queen of the Bay.
With the confidence some of them display.
Oh yes, yeah, true.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm particularly impressed with one of them. I won't say who, but it turns out that not many girls would go up and talk about what she did, and she did talk about it. So, you know, I'd like to congratulate that individual, and I wish her all the best. I think that hoy en día no se trata de tanto como belleza o el cuerpo, aunque eso es importante, pero lo que creo que la gente anda buscando es muchachas con valores que puedan servir como ejemplos para nuestra juventud. Yo creo que eso es lo importante. Eso, compañeros, es lo más importante. Y si esta persona puede ser un ejemplo de principios y de valores buenos, ¿ok? Y ayudar a estimular a otras personas, entonces, ¿por qué no? ¿Por qué no? Pero, esa es mi opinión. Yo no soy juez.
What what I see is very good and different with it is because we're having girls not only from Orange Walk Town. We have, I believe, one from York Creek. And I believe the next one is from around the San Lazaro.
I got mosquito right there, so.
A mosquito, they bite you? Yeah, so it's good to know that we have representation from all over because first the village people, they never used to contribute, but they are stepping up now. I would like to commend them for that. You know, and some information about this year, let me see, about the tickets. I think I supposed to have.
I think it's $10 if you buy it at the Banquitas House of Culture, but if you get it at the door, it's going to be $15.
That's for the general admission.
Because the VIP seating is already finished.
Oh, did they finish already?
It's sold out.
Okay, and those were at 30 and pre-sale was 25. So the general admission is $10 if you get it right now at the Banquitas House of Culture. On Friday night, it's going to be $15. But better you go and buy your ticket and secure a space one time. Because I believe that place will be packed. It will be filled. 5 lovely young ladies, Melanie Tillett, Esmeralda Cal, Kina Cal, Judith Westby, and Sherlani Urbina. We want to wish all of them all the best. And you are all winners because you're up there already. You know what's good too? They are going around visiting media houses, visiting different places. They had a meet and greet at High Five last week. So people might wonder why they do these things. But then it's for them to loosen up and to get, you know, in the public so that when they reach out there and say, all the people on a stage, they have that self-confidence that, yeah, I can do it.
And also obviously to raise funds.
Yep, so congratulations. And then the person that win will be representing Orange Walk at the National Miss Queen of the Bay.
And when is that scheduled?
I believe that is sometime, I believe it's the 5th or the 12th of August, if I'm not mistaken.
August or September?
August.
August, okay.
That
coming up quite shortly after
yeah, that person has to be selected before September because remember we will be having the the opening of the September celebrations right here in Orange Walk on the 3rd of September. And this person that becomes the new Miss Queen of the Bay will have to already be nurtured and ready to attend these activities as well and get ready for the 10th of September parade and a lot of different things they need to do, no? So it's in August. Orange Walk will be represented, Emmanuel, regardless of who wins, but Orange Walk will be represented.
Obviously, yes. And pues tomo oportunidad para desearles todo lo mejor, todo éxito a las 5 y en realidad todas las muchachas merecen ser reinas, pero desafortunadamente solo una va a poder llevar ese título, esa corona. Así que, ¿qué más nos quiere decir? Si no, hagan lo mejor ese día, ¿ok? Hagan todo el esfuerzo para lograr impresionar a la gente y a los jueces. Y cuando digo impresionar, no salirse de uno mismo, sino muchas veces cuando más impresionas al juez es cuando eres naturalmente tú.
But you know how the excitement come, Emmanuel, when they say the second runner-up is this, bop, you're excited, the first runner-up is this, but the only one that will be representing is the winner, right? But all of them, you know, all of them has something great in them, and they showed it when they were here last week. They were here on the Sugar City Morning Show, also the music show from 10 to 12. They were here as well. Emmanuel, but apart from, you know, congratulating the contestants, we have to congratulate the organizers because that's not an easy task, and you know that as well, because in Rotaract, we used to have the best pageants right here in the country of Belize, right here in Orange Walk.
Yes.
And then that's not an easy task. Then there's the entertainment was different from today, so it never that's so hard to, you know, to get people to participate. But then it's not only to go out there and pick somebody and say, yeah, you.
Checky, can you begin to think that we had it at the Tropical Theater?
I know.
And the thing is that we couldn't go into the Tropical Theater until show done.
Yeah, true.
The night before.
The Thursday night.
The Thursday night.
And Thursday night used to be double header too, no?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it was until 11 o'clock, 11:15, that we would begin, ladies and gentlemen, to prepare the stage for the following day. And just reminding you that we worked.
Yeah, because the stage, they never just to take off thing off of the stage. The stage were well decorated.
Oh, we had
I was having a backdrop.
But yeah, that used to roll down.
Yeah.
And I must tell you that Chuck and Martin Magana was the painter.
Yeah.
An artist and painter. And Chuck the brain, and Chuck and Ben Ramos were the brain behind that, all the roll downs and so forth. But let me tell you that at that time it was beginning at 11 o'clock to begin to prepare the stage, and worry about this and worry about that. At that time the tickets were all selling out already and sold out, if you ask me. And we used to bring in all the master of ceremonies,
Dudu Darling.
And oh yes, man, it was a big deal.
You know who I talk about when I said Dudu Darling?
But of course,
all right,
Dudu, of course, Dudu. Beverly Smith.
Yeah. But then, Emmanuel, after the pageant, you had to get cleaned up for movie the night, on the Friday night.
We had to bring down all the backdrops and so forth.
Then I used to go ban in there too, and everything have to clean
everything have a clean out
for the 9 o'clock movie
before
Friday
9
night.
o'clock. So can you imagine the work? And this is not all, and I'm not trying to belabor the point of how hard we worked, but maybe yes, because it was voluntary work, and maybe by that I'm trying to stimulate some people to do that. But one time we had one fair at a park. It was the first May Fair. You recall that when we bring down, I was the president of the Rotary Club, and we bring down Boom and Chime.
Mr. Pete?
Mr. Peters. And Mr. Peters said, Mr. Martinez, you don't have to pay we nothing. You just have to send one bus for we with the bike in the side, and after that, bring only 2-3 quarter rum, and bring some tamales.
And we are Bram.
Then time was Mr. Mr. Carpizo.
Oh yes.
And Mrs. Carpizo.
Yep.
Were the first at the park, but begin to think about having to import everything to the park. Having a fair with stalls means that you have to bring in all the chairs, all the tables, everything, lighting, everything to the park.
Yep.
And after the fair was done, you can't left that thing out there.
Yeah.
You have to take it back, load it up, and you think that we had a crew only to do that paid crew? No, ladies and gentlemen, we had to do it ourselves. We had to do it ourselves. And a lot of people said, ustedes son una taje de tontos haciendo trabajo en gratis. And I would say, no. Let's take the call.
Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, check your morning, Mr. Martinez.
Morning again, sir.
My man here, the top of the queen. You know, there's a lady, sometime I see her in the town walking, who was one time queen of the day in Orange Rock. That's that same lady that you see in Sarita Torres.
Yes.
That's the lady when I don't know, young man. I recall very good. She was one time the queen of the day. A lot of people look at her, they sound like they walk out working like you seem to, but the other time when you select queen of the day and look at her, you please your heart, really know what? You please, but that same Sarita Torres when I see the walk out, that's the one time I when you are queen of the day. I see Sarita Torres. And I think they should always, when they have a celebration, they should have that lady up on the stage, you know. And I can do a little speech, man. Every time you go on the age, but he did it. You know what I mean?
Yes, man.
And I think he drew something. You know what I mean? He drew only colors.
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
Actually, thank you for the information, sir. I did not know that.
You never know?
I didn't know. I know Miss Sarita Torres was a singer.
Yeah, she still does her little singing. You remember she used to sing with Mr. Morrow and with this guy that used to play the accordion by Zeta. I think he is.
But I recall that she used to sing along with us when we were in the choir with Chuck Emmond. This is the church choir.
You mean they in a choir?
Yes, proudly so.
What used to sing? Baritone?
Man, would have been picked it in time. It's baritone we and be. Well, those were angelic voices. No, we were barely in elementary school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you remember her from the choir?
Yes, and I remember how Mr. Charles Emmond, better known as Chuck, who was, I think, one of the most accomplished and outstanding musical directors that the church has ever had, because that man would play music in that. I don't know if you recall that old organ that we had, where you used to use your hands and your feet. Okay, and apart from that, apart from his prowess at being able to play the organ, the type of music that he played, okay, and the thing is that he was not limited to only the music that we were accustomed to. He would open us to different types of music. And one Christmas we had a beautiful presentation, and I recall well that it was divided, the choir was divided in 3 sections, and Miss Sarita Concha Leiva and Mr. Erasmo Franklin.
Mr. Erasmo Franklin.
Do you remember him?
I hope it's the same person that comes to mind.
He is one of the, I think he's worked at Brody for a while, if you ask me, but originally from Progresso, I think. And another section with the women, and another section with us who were the young boys, you know. Man, we had a beautiful presentation, but it was not songs like Silent Night and the ordinary traditional songs, but he would go into more medieval songs, and we would used to sing "What Child Is This," and a number of other songs that we don't hear quite often. You know what I mean? Yes, we do hear them, but not in church.
Yeah, true.
Not in church.
But you see, with Chuck Emmanuel...
But Sarita featured very prominently in that choir. And I recall going to the fairs when she was being asked to sing. And I can recall how she would sing, Ya se va diciembre, ya es año nuevo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You see, the thing with Chuck
I remember that quite well.
It was not only to have a group, but with him is to get the group together, keep the group together, and make sure that everyone is in tonation when they're singing. You know, song like When Toward the Ball, you know. If I may know that you may do that, I listen for clearly see if I already told, but I never know him did that, but I never hear no Toward the Ball. All the voices were well harmonized, everybody was in pitch. And you see that will make something sound wide, you know, because when you're playing, when you're singing in unison, it sounds okay to a certain extent. But when you have the different harmonies coming in, that's when it comes like a big fanfare. And that's why you see those orchestras, those symphony orchestras, they song very widely because everybody is playing something different.
The thing is that he used to teach us music, how to read music. Okay?
Yeah.
So he used to give us our little book. And he used to say, Emmanuel, I want you to open to page 64 and sing this song for me. Obviously, after a while, and we were supposed to be able to do that because he was teaching us the notes, you know, the C, the D, the E, blah, blah, blah. And we used to have to draw the scales and be able to give me a C, Bob, give me a D, whatever, you know.
But at least you know some of the name of the keys there. You know about the scales and so. And I don't know scale with them. When they pigtail and so. You have to got the do re mi. You mean I know do re mi?
Obviously, we don't know that.
Yeah. Well, Emmanuel, it's 14 after 8 o'clock. And we were talking about the candidates for the United Democratic Party here.
And how easy we digress.
Yeah.
Like Holden Caulfield would say.
Yeah, here in Orange Walk. And we're not really hear nothing, but yesterday I had the opportunity of getting some information out of Corozal. So we're going to take a break. I want to come back for the information of the general public, the folks there in Corozal, and people live in Orange Walk and might vote in Corozal as well. We have information, not everything, but we're going to leave something. So we're going to touch upon it when we come back right here on the Sugar City Morning Show.
We'll be right back.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Belkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The first 2 phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopan Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first 2 phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? I might need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen guys, it's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My wife, go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who is Balia by?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite, vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega & Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega & Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Buenos días, compañeros. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Son las 8:22 minutos. Hoy es martes, un día más, recordándoles de que este fin de semana tendrán el concurso Queen of the Bay. Where's it going to be held? At the Muffles Auditorium.
At the
right?
Orange Walk Muffles Auditorium.
Yes,
Very nice place.
Así que si es que no has comprado tu boleto de entrada, hazlo rápidamente hoy, porque de lo que entiendo ya terminó el reserve, el VIP ya se cerró, ya se vendió todo, y el general admission está yendo bastante rápido.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it, no. Pero también no solo va a ser el Queen of the Bay concurso, sino van a haber presentaciones y de distintos grupos. ¿No así es?
Yep, they usually have
musical presentations. Así que es una noche para divertirse. Ese es este próximo viernes aquí. ¿Ok?
Yeah,
así que, compañeros, hagan esfuerzo de asistir. Okay.
Come out and support the candidate of your choice and cheer for all of them and be part of this spectacular event. Yeah, the Queen of the Bay pageant, they don't want a lot the Orange Walk, you know. When things are like that, it's hard to revive, but it's back up. So make we support it and make we be a full part of it and make sure it flow in the right way. You know, Emmanuel, yesterday when we were talking about this situation with Caledonia, and so people remind me about some different things as well, that not only under the United Democratic Party government that Caledonia has been left out because they reminded us that there was a representative from the next party that used to win a lot in that area, and the same thing, Caledonia never used to get nothing, you know, and it happened in a lot of other areas. But yesterday, passing through Corozal, you know, we have friends and we always talk to people, right?
Can we put a name to that representative?
The Honorable Florencio Marin Sr.
Thank you very much.
He has ruled in that area for many years.
He's no longer, but his son now is the one.
Yeah, he retired a champ as well. Never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost. You know, so he could sing and say, "Never lost my way." You know that song? Anyway.
No, but I think he easily lost his way, even though at the end of the day he won. But yo no entiendo, and permit me here.
Go ahead.
Yo no entiendo cómo que puedes tener un representante en lugar por más de 25, 30 años y que finalmente ese representante no hace nada por su área. Pero al final de los 4 o 5 años viene y te da $200 y tú estás contento. Mr. Marin me dio $200, Mr. Man me dio $100.
And those are the one that keeps on winning over and over.
Y eso no habla mal tan mal del representante como de la gente que lo eligió.
Yeah.
Así que no te quejes si te compraron el voto.
Yep. That's
no
why.
No te quejes, porque al comprar el voto también, al pagarte a ti por tu voto, te pagan para que no digas nada. Compran tu silencio. Así es, compañeros.
Yeah.
No tengo pelo en la lengua para hablar de esto, pero compran tu silencio. Tú no mereces decir nada si te compran el voto.
And talking about that, Emmanuel, sorry, in Corozal, you may never believe that one UDP candidate would have ever won in Corozal until the late Israel Raleigh Alpuche.
That's exactly right.
Won in 1984. Then we had Mr. Willard Levy, better known as Taxi. They won for the Tombola as well.
That's right.
Then we got 2006 when the current mayor, Gilberto Campos, won.
Mm-hmm. And he has been a winner ever since.
3 consecutive terms, but now we understand that Gilberto is not putting up his name for this March 2018 Town Council election.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we have other persons coming up now, and we understand that they will be having a convention on the 20th. They will be having a convention the 20th.
Mary?
Yeah, that person there is a current councillor, and he's putting up his name for the mayor. I understand there's going to be a convention. I don't really know who is the next person, but that was given to me, and I think we can give him a little promo there.
It says, vote for Rafael Castillo for mayor. Then this is, we're talking Corozal. I'm talking Orangewood. Okay? The father of 2 children, town councillor since 2012, so he's councillor as we speak. And he has a degree in biochemistry and environmental science, so he's well educated. And he is also a teacher, educator at the secondary and junior college levels, making no mention of any particular institution. But it says at the bottom, he has a commitment to service, he has compassion, and he'll be able to give you good governance. So, Rafael Castillo for mayor in Corozal. Okay?
And the convention is on the 20th.
Pardon?
The 20th of August will be the convention.
Convention in Corozal?
Yep.
Why do they have a convention?
I believe they have more than 7 persons.
Oh, okay,
so they have to go to the convention to see where the people from within the party, the voters, the supporters.
Well, that speaks volumes for Corozal.
Right.
Because if there are so many people who are willing, it means that the party is strong. They want to have good representation.
Yeah.
We yet have to know more about the Orange Walk slate for the United Democratic Party. And I would hope that somebody from within the the committee, the directorship of the United Democratic Party, can give us a call, please, and tell us what is the current situation with the slate.
Where we there?
Where we there? Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
I was talking yesterday to a former mayor from Corozal, Mr. Willard Levy. I believe he's the NEMO coordinator. And he was telling me about this young man here, that he has a great vision for Corozal. You know, he has served 2 terms already, and he have a great vision for Corozal, and not only to be going around and picking up garbage and sweeping streets, but he has vision to bring more development to Corozal when it comes to tourism and other activities for the town. You know?
You see, what happens is that many times the activities that a person may have, all the ambitious projects that he may have, and usually you see it's timed very simply because of no hay dinero, no hay recursos, no hay el otro. So when we see some of them are able to raise funds for their own projects, then it's a commendable story. You know what I mean? But, ladies and gentlemen, we, like I said a couple days ago, we would like to know more about the slate. We want to know more about the slate for Orange Walk.
Yep.
And I'm asking again, si es que sabes de alguien que está interesado en correr, o si sabes de alguien que ya hay ¿cómo se llama? Las 7 personas para correr para el UDP, llámanos, infórmanos, pero queremos saber eso.
But not only that, Emmanuel, if you the run, call me and tell you to run.
Exactly.
Or do something like what Mr. Castillo is doing. Get your lead pamphlet out, send it for us, and we will definitely...
Because we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. So this convention in Corozal...
As bad as it sounds, but we don't know.
Yeah. So it says vote for Rafael Castillo for mayor Sunday, August 20th in Corozal. Commitment to service, compassion, and good governance. Good luck, my brother. You know, and I believe from our end here at the Sugar City Morning Show, there is a medium and there's a place here for you to come and state out your plans that you have before the convention so that people can know and you can reach out to all of them, because you really can't walk everywhere and reach everybody all the time. The 20th of August is like, what, 3 weeks? Probably about 3 weeks now, Emmanuel?
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks. Yeah, so invitation is open, brother. You know, give us a call and then we will definitely highlight you with your plans on the show. If you have your team, you bring your team so that we can give you the maximum promotion that you need. So, Emmanuel, 28 away from 9, you know, the time is going so fast. I understand today is going to be a wonderful and beautiful day.
Yes, we don't have, it's going to be sunny today, guys. And yeah, we might have an intermittent shower in the afternoon. Sometimes we forecast showers for the morning and they don't happen until the afternoon. That sometimes happens. And then we're not to blame, because we just relay the information that we receive. You know what I mean? Sometimes we say, oh, we're going to have intermittent showers today. It turns out it don't rain at all.
It never drop.
It never drop. But it rains someplace else, but not here in Orange Walk. And this is one of the things that I mentioned. I spoke with a person over the weekend. It was on Saturday. And I said, you know what? I always mention your husband's name on the show, Carlos Fuller. And I said, if Carlos was, maybe because Carlos is my friend. I've known him a long time ago. But when he was in the National Med Service, you know, I used to be able to call him and tell him that, hey,
you report.
Yeah, where they go on? You did wrong report. Okay? And so forth. But I don't have the liberty of doing that with the current.
But we have the Doppler system now, right?
Oh yes, but I wish, I would hope that their forecasts were more detailed. I do understand the difficulty associated with it, and or perhaps some people from within the Weather Bureau would be questioning the necessity for it, and so forth, and that they have no requests from anybody. But believe me, if you begin to have more detailed reports about the weather, as a matter of fact, if last night was 67 degrees Fahrenheit in Orange Walk, you should be able to see that in the report. There must be some sort of facility, okay? There must be some sort of web page where you can actually see temperatures from the previous day. But as it is, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see any. I don't see any. I search for anything, but I don't see any. But generally, you have to ask for them to send you a report on the temperatures and so forth. And I believe that it should all be. I should all be there as one package deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to be accurately informed, because
Yes,
you see, like when you go to a Category 5 hurricane, after that no other information they come out, because it's hard for them to gather information. But usually go right from a tropical wave to a tropical storm, then to Category 1. Up to
And I must congratulate that when the need comes, they do rise to the occasion. Okay, I do understand that. And believe me, they're doing a great job as it is. It's just that I don't want to leave with a buff. I love to be able to get all the information and so forth and so forth. Pero muchas veces no lo logro encontrar.
Well, you go buff, like when they got 3 little pigs that want blow till the house and blow, you go buff, but no snow, no. Why you better not buff and no snow?
No, I know a huff and blow. But we're talking here a little bit. Pero, compañeros, estamos en julio. Por lo general, hemos tenido tormentas, pero por huracanes, por decir, en julio, de los grandes, ninguno. 31 fue en septiembre, 42 fue en noviembre, el 55 fue en octubre, el 61 Hatí fue ¿cuándo fue Hatí? Octubre también. Y todos los otros huracanes han venido en los meses septiembre, octubre. ¿Okay? Y hay una razón por eso.
Whenever come time, vamos compadre to see in Jajiski. We are marching today.
Yes, that was September 1931 hurricane was in September.
People in March, huh?
There is a reason why we have them in September and October and November. You see, generally, we have what is called the Bermuda High in the Atlantic. And that's a huge high pressure system that pretty much governs the way things happen in the Atlantic and Caribbean region. And depending on how that moves slightly off to the east or to the north, then so does the jet stream, and so do the winds that affect us directly. So if it goes a little bit more north, we have northeast winds. If it comes a little bit more south and to the west, then we have breeze directly from the east, and so forth and so forth. However, so the general track for the hurricanes is to go, remembering that the main function of a hurricane is not to give us bad weather, but very simply to equalize pressures between the tropics and the poles. Okay, that's the what you call it. And generally the track is for it to move first east and then north. Okay. Sometimes you have deviation of going a little bit more south and so forth. And that is the reason. That's what I want to talk to you about. How come it comes south sometimes, or how come it doesn't go north sometimes? The reason is because in October is when we begin to get some of the cold fronts, and those cold fronts coming from the continental USA keep the systems down. So rather than being able to go up, the low pressure system associated with the cold front and the high pressure system to the back of it, okay, pretty much steer the hurricane or the storm off the north. So it continues going east, or sometimes it just naturally goes south, like what happened to Mitch.
All right, Pa, it's 20 minutes away from 9. We'll be taking our final break of the morning.
Yes, sweet.
And when we come back, we got some more great discussions for you right here on the Sugar City Morning Show, coming to you live from Orange Walk Town. Let's go on that break.
Let's go on a break.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175. or even 610-4061. Send us an email at DerekGillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Busta. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Busta. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Busta.
Hello friends, the only place you'll get value for your money is at Rapidito Loans. At Rapidito Loans, you can shop for jewelry, buy, carat, stoner style. A genuine jewelry from us makes the perfect gift for that special someone or a treat for you. Come and check our widest assortments of quality and affordable gold jewelry. And for all those last minute urgent needs and unexpected bills, you don't have to worry no more. Rapidito Loans is the only quick and reliable solution for all those emergency needs. We provide more and better loans for your gold jewelry. So remember friends, great discount on all gold jewelry. So come in and visit us at Orange Walk Town, number 4 Belize Corozal Road. Rapidito Loans, your number 1 money lending and jewelry center.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing, The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
This house got Wi-Fi or what? Buy you to worry about Wi-Fi, we come for party! You only live once. You've got to live in the moment and make the most of each time, because once it's gone forever. That's why I love my Digicel 4G LTE mobile data.
Hey, you know the Wi-Fi password?
I am always connected. I can share my memories with everyone. They always know what's happening.
You know who hosts this? You got a Wi-Fi?
Not have to be like Bali here and they try thief Wi-Fi. With Digicel 4G LTE, you can share whatever you want, whenever you want. You never have to wait for Wi-Fi.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
What? Finally I get Wi-Fi.
Thought it on that.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Por más de 160 años, la producción de azúcar ha sido muy importante en el crecimiento económico.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Belkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros, al Sugar City Morning Show. Hoy es martes y les quiero adelantar de que durante el curso de la semana, esta semana, vamos a tener invitados. Hoy estamos tratando ciertos temas y nos da mucho gusto tratar estos temas. En realidad es una oportunidad para actualizarnos y para al mismo tiempo hacer conciencia de las situaciones aquí en Orange Walk. Y no solo Orange Walk, pero en Belize también. ¿Ok? Si hablamos acerca de los asuntos es porque nosotros lo consideramos ser importante, suficientemente importante para que poder discutirlo y para tratar de sacar ejemplo de las situaciones, no porque nos gusta hablar de las personas, ¿ok? Pero hoy ya son las 8:48 minutos, ya escasamente 12 minutos para terminar este show que termina a las 9, ¿ok? Y les estamos hablando hace ratitos acerca de el concurso de Queen of the Bay. Y no es Miss Queen of the Bay, es Queen of the Bay.
Queen of the Bay.
Queen of the Bay, ¿ok? Y también hemos estado hablando acerca de otros asuntos, pero también quisiera yo pasar un momento y hablar acerca de la pareja estadounidense que se le alega que fueron los culpables por la muerte de su hija adoptiva, ¿ok? Y que al final del día, estaba la niña en su casa, y que los papás dicen que tenía problemas mentales, emocionales, y que un día el día de la muerte, fueron a checarla en su habitación y que pidió un vaso de agua y que 15 minutos luego ya la encontraron muerta. Pero la verdad es que cuando le hicieron el chequeo, la niña había muerto de fatiga y se le habían roto 3 de sus what is it, the ribs. What you call the ribs? Perdón. Y que uno de esos le había perforado el interior, no recuerdo si es sus pulmones o su corazón, y que a raíz de eso entonces había fallecido la niña. Ahora, te pones a pensar, ¿cómo es de que sola le va a suceder eso? Eso no puede suceder a una persona sola. Y yo no creo que ella se va a aventar a la pared y se va a hacer daño a ella misma.
Legal small, tío, ¿no, pa?
Definitivamente está fuera de orden, no lo creo. Así que hubo un elemento de duda acerca de lo que estaban diciendo los papás. ¿Ok? Ahora, finalmente, ya se llevó al caso a la corte y hubo ciertas personas durante el caso que fueron a protestar. Ellos no querían que le dieran fianza a los papás de estas niñas. Y de lo que entendemos, hay 3 niños más, ¿ok? Que son también, I think all of them are adopted, right?
Right. And
okay.
they are not
y la pregunta es, perdón, Chequi, ¿qué hacían estos papás con esos niños? Si es que tenían un plan para usarlos para hacer pornografía, no se sabe, pero estoy tirando porque es una posibilidad. ¿Será que quizás tiene que haber algo, tuvo que haber una razón que todavía no sabemos por la cual ellos adoptaron a estos niños y luego entonces finalmente una falleció?
And how long this has been happening?
Exactamente, ¿por cuánto tiempo ha estado sucediendo? Así que preguntas, dudas. Al llegar de vuelta a San Pedro, esta mujer casi la corretea.
Yeah.
Le dieron unos insultos, ¿ok? Que es un monstruo y que va a podrir en el infierno. Y bueno, le usaron muchas otras palabras que no podemos repetir aquí en la estación, pero ya te imaginas que son, ¿ok?
You hear some of the questions to Emmanuel. Why you let your husband do that? You didn't know. Why didn't you say something?
Were those questions? I didn't
Yes,
I didn't
in
hear
the
those.
back, you hear some people holler that.
Really?
Why you never reported to the police?
I
But you know, when I hear clearly when they say, why didn't you report it to the police or why didn't you call the police? And I heard, if I'm not mistaken, that she said, I did. We need to see that video again.
I have the video.
Yeah, but I can't really hear it right now.
I know. I have the video.
You understand? Someone look on it, someone can comment more on that. Because if that question was put to her and she answered that yes, she did,
That's the video right there.
referring to the one with the police, then we need to question. But maybe like you say, how long this will happen? But suppose this girl never get killed, probably it was still may still happen right now. The abuse and the everything that they reported against them.
It must be that these people of San Pedro know or suspect something quite heavily for them to be able to mount some sort of front against this couple, and to go out and even launch a demonstration against them.
Why the next person?
If I didn't know them, I wouldn't.
True.
But it has to be that they know this person or
the little girl.
And like I said, I have to be very careful there, because if I don't know, how can I prove it? Why would I join the demonstration if me don't know them from Adam? I heard it on the TV, and yes, I might be stimulated by that, but at the same time, it will actually help if I knew them.
Yeah. What happened that only one person is out on bail?
Because apparently the father didn't meet the bail. In other words, they never have them. And remember, they're on $10,000 bail.
Oh, so he never get nobody to stand for him for petition?
Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently.
But his bail has been granted, right?
The bail has been granted. It's
but you know
this man, Mr. Man Wayne here, Dickie Bradley, Tricky Dickie, said that, which is a fact, that bail is not a privilege. It's a right that you have to get bail.
Yeah, true. So one is out and one is in. But we saw that this the lady moved somewhere inland now.
Yes, because apparently her life is being made quite difficult.
Miserable.
Her life is made quite difficult by the people of San Pedro to live in San Pedro. So I don't think that she was willing to handle all the insults.
You can't lock up all day. You must have to come out.
Another thing is that I don't know if they are independently wealthy, but I don't know. But they would have had to sell their condominium and so forth, and go live someplace else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. Or maybe they have relatives in the States or whatever who send them some money. I don't know.
Because as it is, we understand that their documents was supposed to be handed over to the U.S. Embassy.
Yes.
So they don't have no kind of travel document. You know, so make we that case will be heard again sometime when, Emmanuel, in August, September?
It's going to be, let me just quickly tell you that it's going to be August 24th.
24th.
They will appear before the Chief Magistrate Anne-Marie Smith.
That's at the Supreme Court level?
Chief Magistrate.
Oh, Chief Magistrate, okay.
Remember that they have not found any evidence to prove that she is directly responsible. And we must make this very clear. Okay?
Yeah.
These are all allegations. But yes, she was charged with something the other day, but I don't think that was, I think, in the low court. Okay? But murder and so forth then would be Supreme Court. Okay?
Well, we'll see what will happen when they go back to the lower court.
Well, child abuse would be low court, I think.
Yeah. But if you come to the murder case, then they go higher. But I don't think there's no accusation on none of them for that up to now, until the investigation and all the research reach to that point, no?
Exactly.
And we know that the DPP, they're strong on this one, right? You know, some people from San Luis said that if the people who want to spray could please go to San Luis and spray, because they got a lot of mosquito there. The aldea de San Luis. And they say, mosquito y dan roncas.
¿Y dan qué?
Something roncas.
Ronchas.
Ronchas, yeah. Ronchas. En la aldea de San Luis. If
Compañeros, otro reporte de mosquitos en San Luis, de una gran cantidad. Pues para eso también hay en Trial Farm, ¿no? Aquí a una cuadra de donde yo vivo. Pero ahí yo te puedo decir de que hace 2 semanas, una semana, estaban fumigando bastante en esa área, obviamente en respuesta a reportes de gente que se estaban quejando de mucho mosquito en el área. Pero les quiero, bueno, esta área aquí está bastante cerca al pueblo, pero hay monte por aquí, hay bastante monte por aquí cerca.
Yep.
Y mucho terreno que, aunque está en la aldea, aún así la gente no manda cortar o limpiar sus terrenos. Así que en algunos terrenos entre poco va a salir el tigre. ¿Sí?
Y no son los tigres del norte.
Y no son los tigres del norte, correcto. Pero aquí le estamos pidiendo de nuevo a Vector Control, Malaria Eradication Services, o que sea, mosquito, o el nombre que tenga, yo no lo sé.
Usually when they come here, they ask people to call them and inform them when they have these issues in their area, right?
Exactly. Así que les pedimos, compañeros, que atiendan estos reportes, por favor. Y si es que tú estás escuchando y conoces a alguien que trabaja en Vector Control o Public Health o no sé quién ahí, por favor, pásenle la información de que hay reportes. Porque si no lo haces, entonces se queda la queja ahí o el reporte ahí y nada sucede.
Well, on that note, Emmanuel, we got much more to discuss, but we have another day, which is tomorrow, and we'll continue that discussion. So we'd like to say a big thank you to all of you who view our show this morning and who usually make that time to be with us right here every day from 7 until 9 every morning right here on the Sugar City Morning Show. In the days to come, things will get more interested because we'll be reaching closer when conventions will be happening. We report earlier that convention for the United Democratic Party slate for the Town Council will be held on the 20th of August in Corozal. When Orange Walk 1 will be held, we'll keep you updated as well, and other parts of the country. We got a meeting with Mr. Willoughby and the City Council in Belize, but we need more time to discuss on that. But on that note, we'd like to thank Maurice for always being here every day. Also to Raheem behind the controls. We'd like to thank all our sponsors, everybody who view the show. My name is Robert Checker Usher, reminding you this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. So, Emmanuel, on that note, we must go.
Yes, we must go. Así que muchas gracias por su sintonía, compañeros. Les deseo todo lo mejor para el día de hoy. Todo lo mejor para el día de hoy y para el resto de la semana. Y obviamente por todo el tiempo posible. Pero hacemos nuestros deseos es que tengas todo éxito en lo que hagas. Muchas gracias por la sintonía y recordándoles que este show repite hoy por la noche a las 9 de la noche y si es que y cada día a las 7 de la mañana puntualmente hasta las 9 de la mañana. Compañeros, tengan un buen día. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
And I'm Robert Checker Usher, and if the good Lord so will, we'll be back tomorrow and we say hasta mañana.
Until we meet again.
Sugar City Morning Show.